Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the Love and Lore podcast, the podcast where we spread love through sharing our stories and life lore. Now, happy December, everyone. Happy December. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Like literally everything. I'm so excited now that it's December. If you know me personally, or if you just know me in general, I love the wintertime. I love being cozy. I love wearing big sweaters and I love just the holidays and the spirit, and I've always loved it. I hope you guys are looking forward to a great month as well, and I hope you're looking forward to Christmas. And even if you don't celebrate the holidays, I just hope that you're doing well. I would like to now formally introduce you guys to our new series on the podcast, and that would be the 12 Days of Lore. Now, this series has been a thing on my mind since the very beginning. Ever since I started the podcast, I knew that I wanted to do this, and I started planning so early. And yeah, welcome to the 12 Days of Lore. It is officially here. So, in honor of the holidays, I decided that it would be really fun to share 12 stories for the first 12 days of December. And yeah, hopefully these will keep you company for the winter season, whether you celebrate the holidays or not. I hope that it brightens up your month, and I hope that you take away something really fun and special from each and every episode. So yeah, we have 12 amazing stories that I'm so excited for you guys to hear, and this is the first one. And yeah, we're starting things off with a solo episode. As you've read from the title, we're going to be reading some bedtime stories, but not just any bedtime stories, guys. These are my old journal entries from elementary school. Thanks for being here for the first day of the 12 Days of Lore, and yeah, let's get into it. So the first story I have here was written on December 13th, 2012. It was a Thursday, and it's called Dear Santa. Dear Santa, I wonder if you're really working hard for toys and other presents for boys and girls. And it is almost Christmas, and it is good that when you were riding your sleigh, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer can guide you on your flying trip. So you can bring the presents we all want, and that will be really exciting for me and my family. Santa. My name is Sophie. I am 8 years old, and I was really looking forward to buying a big dollhouse and a toy doll that will fit in the really big dollhouse. And Santa, what I would also like for Christmas is a toy dog, and that dog will jump and spin like a real dog, and that dog will also bark. That is what I like for my gift. Me and my family, for you and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, too. Oh, and of course, I will make cookies for the other reindeers. And I will never forget Mrs. Claus, spelled Mrs. Claus. Santa, I was really good this year. So, can you please grant my wishes? And please do. I might put a Christmas stocking on the wall, and then you can put some candy canes on the stockings or any other for me and my family. Oh, and do not forget to give some gifts for my cousins and my cousin's mom and dad. Merry Christmas! So yeah, that was our first entry and my letter to Santa. Okay, this next one is called I Like Me. I like drawing and doing arts and crafts because I draw many kinds of pictures and my mom likes the pictures. My art is very nice too. I am good at the piano because my piano teacher says I do a very good job on the piano. I can help my mom or dad look for food or things in the stores or in the mall. And that was I Like Me. Very short and sweet. Okay, this next one is called Worried. I am worried that when there is a blackout, I feel very bored because I cannot watch TV. They might not fix it. There might be a blackout forever. I don't like blackouts because I cannot use the light switch, and it's gonna be dark with no lights. We have to use candles, and we cannot use things that need electricity, and when it's hot, we cannot use the electricity fan. When I was a little kid, there used to be lots of blackouts, and I feel really scared. When it's nighttime and there's a blackout, I feel really sad because we can't use the laptop. We go to the basement, and it's so dark, I don't want to go. I think there'll be a ghost. I just go outside and I wait for the power to go on. It always takes a long time for the power to go on. Like when we are all watching TV and it's raining hard, everything shuts down at the same time, and then it's a blackout. One day there was a blackout and it took about evenings to fix it. And that was Worried, written on Tuesday, April 2nd, 2013. So I was around 8 years old. All right, this next one, I love this one. This might be my favorite. It is called What Teachers Do After School, written on Friday, April 26, 2013. At the end of the day, I think teachers might talk to other staff in a meeting. Then I think the teachers might go buy candy to eat in the staff room. After, the teachers will watch a movie in the staff room. Then the teachers might have a popcorn party. Later, teachers might take a nap in the staff room for a while. When the teachers wake up, they will eat in the lunchroom. They will eat bread, then they will go outside. When the teachers are outside, they will play tag and they will also go on the swings. When it's starting to get late, the teachers will go to a restaurant. They will go to Burnaby. They will eat vanilla and chocolate cake, pizza, hot dog, and jello. After they ate, they might be very full and they're going to drive back home. In the morning, the teachers go to their own classrooms and wait for the children to come in. And that, you guys, are what teachers do after school. All right, this next one is a very short one. It only has 2 lines, but I thought it would be really funny to read. So it goes, My name is Sophie Benjamin A. Manio. I live in the Philippines. Bye. That was that. We have another short one here. This one has 5 lines. It goes, Fa la 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 la, la 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 la, 5 times. Late in December, it's nice to remember that Fa la la holiday. It's such a jolly day. Sleigh bells are jingling, wrinkling, tinkling. Ah. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking there, but there you go. This next one is called My Unlucky Day, and this was written on January 14th, 2015, so I was a bit older now. Have you ever experienced such a horrible cut on your thumb just by a chips container? One night I was lying down on my bed watching TV, then I grabbed a container full of picnic chips, and I thought I could open the container by myself, but my mom would not let me. But I opened the container by myself anyway. While I was opening my picnic container, I was not paying attention to where my thumb was on the sharp part of the lid. While I was opening the picnic container, I was not paying attention to where my thumb was, so the sharp part of the lid gave me a horrible cut on my right thumb. So I rushed to the bathroom as fast as I can to wash it. The cut was so painful, and when I put my thumb in the water, it hurt even more. That's when I called my mom. So my mom put a cotton on the cut, then added a band-aid. Then my mom opened the rest of the lid so I can finally eat it. That night was really horrifying, but I heard we were going to the water park, so I was sad that I was not going to be able to go to the water park. But the cut healed really quickly, so my thumb was no longer numb and I can go swimming again. And that's why you don't open anything sharp by yourself. And this was indeed a true story. It was one of the most painful things I've ever experienced. Like, when I tell you guys, like, I just tried to rinse my thumb under the water. I thought it would be really quick. Girl, it stung. And there was blood all over the sink. And it was really, oh my, I could remember exactly how it looked like. Ew. Okay. Anyways. Okay, so this next one was written in 2016, September 24th. It was a Saturday. And this was in 7th grade. And just for context, we had to move schools in 7th grade because my elementary school burned down. So we had to move schools and I was not happy about it, guys. So this was me expressing my emotions, and my grade 7 teacher really embarrassingly read it all. And this was my entry for it. It was called My Opinions on Blank School So Far. I'm not going to say the name of the school. If you know, you know. If you went to my elementary school, then you know what it is. But just for purposes, I'm not going to say the school's name. So for the sake of privacy and censoring the school's names, I'll just call this new school School 2 and my original school School 1. So again, School 1, my old school burnt down. We had to move to School 2. When I first saw the email that we were going to have to move to School 2, I locked myself in the bathroom and started to bawl my eyes out. I was so devastated because I was so looking forward to being in grade 7 at School 1. I was so stressed that all my closest friends will have to move to different schools because of it. Turns out, almost all my friends ended up at School 2. However, my bestest friend in the whole wide world had to move to a different school. But I had no choice but to continue and move on. I was really overwhelmed on the actual first day of school because it felt nothing like School 1, and I felt as if I was trapped, in brackets, emotionally. My anxiety started getting worse because everything was just not the same. Every night, I would cry myself to bed just praying that we could just go back to school one. I knew that after busing was over, because we had school buses, I would have to take public transit to school, which I was so stressed out about because I never take transit to school, especially by myself. My brother can't take me because school too is further than his school. When I heard that even if it was raining, we would still have to be outside, I was honestly getting a bit anxious because we are not even allowed to go inside, have an inside day, and stay in the lunchroom. I knew that these were school two's rules and we have to respect them, but I just felt like it was so unfair. Although there were some downsides to this, when it came to class time, I'm pretty happy with it. So far, in brackets. In grade 6, I really wanted to be in your class for some reason. For some reason, it's actually crazy. The School 2 song, when I listened to it in the gym, I thought it was okay. The School 2 code of conduct, I thought it was clever having meanings to the letters for the word care. Some of my friends were even saying that School 2 copied School 1's code of conduct, which I found really funny. Also, me and Alika climb the rope mountain every morning for a little exercise. True story. Shout out Alika, I love you. Now that I'm getting a little used to School 2, I'm starting to get more comfortable. I'm still worried about some other things, but I know I have to move on. And that was my journal entry for my thoughts on School 2. And I'm going to read what my teacher wrote. He said, "Thank you for your honesty. I'm glad that you're beginning to adjust to your new school." So yeah, there we go. And I actually did end up having a lot of fun that year. I think I was just being a little bit dramatic. Okay, I'm going to read you guys one more entry, and this one has no title, but it was written on April 2nd, 2015. All the time, I think of people who make fun of themselves. They're making fun of like how chubby they are or how ugly they look. You should love yourself, be happy for who you are. And I'll tell you this, we all have insecurities, and you don't even know that you're the only one who is noticing all of these insecurities. And if people do notice your insecurities and make fun of you, then they definitely have more insecurities than you and just want to make you feel bad. Thank you. So there we go. You know what, girl? I still stand by this. Like, if people make fun of you for who you are, then that says more about them than you. So, you know what? I'm very proud of myself for writing this. Like, period. Like, I stand by this still. Well, thank you guys for stopping by and listening to the first installment of the 12 Days of Lore. I had so much fun doing this, and yeah, I'm so excited for you guys to hear the rest of our episodes. And yeah, I wish you guys all the best for the rest of the month. Please take care of yourselves, stay cozy, stay warm, and I'll see you guys in our next episode. Bye!